KirstyTV is about the power of sharing stories that heal ourselves and heal others. My guests share their most intimate stories and lessons learned along the way. Hi, my name's Kirsty Spraggon from KirstyTV. KirstyTV is all about sharing our stories so we can heal ourselves and heal others. The guests that I interview have been through huge adversity in their life, whether it's being paralysed and being in a wheelchair, being born a little person and having to deal with the stigma of that, being through a shark attack and losing a limb, or being gang raped or human trafficked. But how do we move forward from that? There are 3 universal principles that I have seen that all of my guests are able to utilise in order to move forwards in life and not go back to where they were, because that place doesn't exist. Those 3 universals, the first one is they make meaning out of what happened. They find a way to understand that there is an adversarial gift, even though you may not see it in the beginning. They all get to a place where they see that there is a gift in what happened to them, and there is a meaning for this happening in their life. The second thing is that they understand the power of support, that you have to have the right people around you and great relationships. If you don't have a willingness to talk about what happened, to open up, to share, to connect, to be there with other people, you're going to struggle with this and be isolated and alone. And the third one is changing your perception. They understood that they needed to change the way they saw it. The event was not going to change. Peggy, who was born a little person, was always going to be a little person. Mia, who's in a wheelchair, is never going to be able to just get up and walk again. People who've been through a trauma like a gang rape, you cannot just take that out of your memory and your frame of reference. It's always there. But they understood they had to change the way they saw it. They had to change that they could love themselves and learn to accept life as a little person or life in a wheelchair. And for all of them, they understood these 3 core principles was something they needed to do to be able to move forwards, be empowered and inspired, and live courageously. So I look forward to sharing more of what my guests have done on KirstyTV with you.
I remember asking my dad if I was ever going to walk in that night, and he said, of course. And I also remember fast forwarding, coming out of the MRI